Hello there, welcome to 2021. This is our first video of the year. This is our Acer palmatum dissectum emerald lace. Now if you've seen past videos of this one, you know it was in the ground in front of the Katsura tree. And as I've mentioned a couple of times before, I planned on lifting this out the ground just to give a better view to the Katsura. I lifted it out the ground about 2 weeks ago. It had a root prune, root wash to get some of that old soil off, and it was potted up into this pot here with general compost and chipped bark with some mircorhzial rooting powder sprinkled on the root ball. Now it's just going to help the tree along a little bit now by doing a bit of a pruning, just to reduce some of those long branches and thin the tree out a bit, which will help the tree recover, and it's not so much of a burden since it was moved, and the stress of having to put the energy out of repairing its roots as well as all these branches that it has. So that will help just to help the tree recover. So first off, I'm just going to go around the tree and look for some dieback. It's easy, good point to start is just trim your dieback off, and then any really out of shape branches, but we'll try with the dieback first. First off, I've got a pair of pruning scissors and a pair of pruning shears, which have been disinfected and dried. So don't forget, clean your tools every time you do each tree. So there's a little branch here which was damaged during the move. Dieback's easy to spot. It's grey or whitish. You know that's completely dead. Easily trimmed off like that. Little stubs where the tree's been pruned a year or two ago can get snipped off just a little bit closer to tidy it up. There's not a great deal of dieback on this tree, just a few pieces here and there. Now this is dyed back here, and it's still dyed back, and it's a darker colour there, so I'm going to take it back a little bit further. Again, just old branches that were pruned back in the past, which could be, or you can just gently snap some off if you can't get your little scissors in there. That'll be fine. Again, a few bits that are just slowly dying back. Take them past a set of buds. So you've got a set of buds here grown, you just prune past there. So what will happen is these two sets of buds in the coming weeks will leaf out. You'll have new leaves and new stems come the summer. So you'll have two new branches this coming year. A little bit at the back there. Now I'm getting a little bit closer when I've got two hands. I can hold the branch with my left hand, but obviously I'm holding a big tablet at the moment, so it's quite difficult. So once you go round all the tree with that, take dieback, you're sort of in the flow of pruning there now. Now here, this was a damaged branch a couple of years ago. This tree had a little bit of a surface problem to the bark, and it recovered from that. These are like healing scars, so I'm going to prune that if I can, just a little bit closer. Just caught the edge there because I'm trying one-handed. Easier if you pull that away with two hands and prune that. That'll heal up fine. Excuse me. Okay, you just go all over the whole tree for your dye back. Now I knocked the bottom of this branch here when I was pruned as well, so I'll get snipped off. Okay, so go over your tree nice and slowly, and then it'll look better because there's no white grey bits on the tree. It always looks better after you've took them off. Right, so the next thing is I'm going to look at the shape of the tree, and obviously because it's a dissectum, the normal habit of the tree is it whips over in all directions like that. Now as you can see, there's a branch up here which goes off that natural flow of the weeping branch there, so I left it to grow a couple of years ago and I'll see how it grows. But because it's in a pot now and I'm going to try and keep the tree a little bit smaller, this branch up here I'm going to take off. So it's knocking the shape of the tree, the natural flow, bear with me, down because it goes off that way. If it was in the ground and you want this tree to grow really large, you would basically leave that and see how it did in the years to come. So I'm going to prune that off. And actually, you see this branch here as well. This is a problem branch because it's not floating over. It's basically going across the other branches. So normally you'd prune that off as well, but because it's part of that upper branch, it's going to come off anyway. So you look for branches that cross like this, deciding on the best branch to keep, the natural flow of the tree, and removing the problematic branch. And that will be much more pleasing to the eye. Bear with me while I grab my pruners. Okay, so back to this one here. I'm just going to take some of these branches off there because I'm doing it one-handed and I don't want to put too much stress on one cut there. So so that's off there now, so we can go back and have a look at that shape. As you can see, it's improved the natural flow, so your eye is just going along those branches, the shape of the tree and down. It's not being diverted up here. So basically I'm going to do that to any more problematic branches that look out of shape. We're just thinning out some of these branches that are parallel, where they run along each other, where you've got two looking in the same direction, or like here. Let me move that over there for a second. So you've got a branch here, okay, divides into two here. You've got one offshot here, and this one's got three going there. But basically this is growing in that direction. This